Welcome back to Study.Live. Today in the chapter Heredity and Evolution, हम एक बहुत ही interesting concept पढ़ने वाले हैं. That's about us. What's that? That how did you grow? आप कैसे आज इस दुनिया में in this world, how do we say that yes, we the human being, how do we evolve? हमने evolution देख लिया, theories देख लिया, natural selection देख लिया, but have you ever thought of कि हम कहाँ से आए? How we have originated in this world? So for that only I'm here. We'll have a clarity on the human evolution. बस ह्यूमन इवोल्यूशन के बारे में एक सेंटेंस आपने बहुत ज्यादा सुना होगा दैट वी हैव बीन ओरिजिनेटेड फ्रॉम द मंकीज, राइट? सो यही चीज को हमें इन डिटेल देखना है. सो लेट अस कंटिन्यू. नाउ स्टूडेंट, वी नो दैट व्हाट इज अ बायोडाइवर्सिटी. Biodiversity that we are being known for today is basically the components of the biotic and abiotic components. Also, bio means what? Life. Diversity means what? Variety. So what do we see the variety of life in the environment, in the world, that stands for the biodiversity, isn't it? Also, in this biodiversity, we see multiple organisms. We see aquatic fishes, we see different types of animals, we see various microorganisms, we see various insects. So, ये सारे क्या है? All the biodiversity, the variety of the species that we are dealing with. Now, what we need to understand is all these species has been formed with the what? With just unicellular organisms. सारा कुछ variety जो है आज environment में वो कहाँ से बना है? Just by the unicellular organisms. Am I right, student? This is what you are already aware of. But if I talk about in terms of the human beings, in this evolution, what had happened? The human evolution also has occurred. That means हम लोग भी unicellular से ही आए. So let's see how is that possible. You must have seen this picture, aware of this picture, और आपने इसकी movie भी देखी होगी, Jurassic Park और Jurassic Era and all that stuff, right? But क्या हमने इसे real में देखा है? Have we? No. We have just seen the dinosaurs in the pictures. Am I right, student? But pictures भी कहाँ से आए हमारे पास? कुछ तो हुआ होगा पुराने जमाने में, पहले के टाइम में. Of course, that's why we could collect the pictures. But it's being so long that it is being 7 crore years ago. The dinosaurs have completely disappeared. Okay? So कितना साल? बहुत ही काफी साल, बहुत ही साल. Okay? So what we need to understand is at that time the monkey-like animal are said to be evolved. कभी जब dinosaurs completely evolved हो चुके थे 7 years ago, उसके बाद क्या हुआ? Monkeys like animals starts to grow. As you can see the images over here, student, don't get scared off. It's just an animal, won't be coming out. Now from these animals, from these some ancestors who were having the less similarities between the monkey and this organism. What you can say is ये वाले image में आप जो tail देख रहे हो, that is basically the modern lemurs, we can say, it's a kind of animal. Now the tail of these monkey क्या हो गए? Disappeared हो गए. कभी 4 crore years ago. And where did we observe this? We observed this in Africa. Okay. After that, what had happened? They start developing their brain. And what happened? They developed due to the enlargement in the brain. मतलब ये observe किया गया कि such lemurs, this is the kind of monkey, we are talking about lemurs, जिनकी body में जब brain developed हुआ, so they have been start to developed. That was the theory which is being given कि हम evolute कैसे हुए exactly, हमारी journey क्या है exactly. So not only the human, the brain which is getting enlarged, but also the hand that you can observe, it's being improved. As you can see कितना difference है दोनों ही hands में, as you can see कितना difference है. So this had happened, brain enlargement and the improvement in the hand also. And thus we call them as ape-like animals were developed. Still the animals, but ape-like. We are not calling it as a human being as of now. ठीक है? Growth अभी तक हो ही रहा है. Then what had happened after that? Meanwhile, these ape-like animals reached the South and Northeast Asia. तो स्टार्ट कहां से हुए थे? हम अफ्रीका से स्टार्ट हुए थे. Where did we started with? अफ्रीका से स्टार्ट हुए थे. लेकिन ये वाले जो ऑर्गेनिज्म है वो मूव तो करेंगे ना. They are the living organism. They will hunt for their food. So where did they move? They moved to Asia, Europe, Australia, and different countries. And what had happened now in this time? These ape-like animals is being reached to the different parts of the world. And then what happened? Finally the evolution has happened. and this evolution is into the gibbon and orangutan. What do we call it as? Gibbon and orangutan. Okay, उसके बाद क्या हुआ? जो बचे कुछ remaining ape-like animals थे, which was still present in the Africa, what had happened to them? They are being starting and originating from the gorilla, chimpanzees. इनका क्या हुआ? Evolution हुआ. Okay, the evolution started happening कितने years पहले? 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, what had exactly happened? The orangutan or gibbon, जिसे हमने एक organism का नाम दिया, जैसे gorilla और chimpanzee है, वैसे ही kind of animal. So what is exactly happening? 2.5 years ago जो evolution हुआ, वो यहाँ तक पहुंचा chimpanzees और gorilla तक. Then what happened? The evolution of some of the 2 crore years old species. 2.5 तक इतना था, लेकिन 2 crore years old species जो ape like दिखते थे, they are different now. They occurred in a different way now. What's the different way? Can you just have a look on this image, student? What are they are trying to do? What are they trying to do? Yes, exactly, you're right. They are trying to do some kind of work. They're trying to, sometime cutting the tree or कुछ खाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. So they're trying to perform some activity altogether. Not only this, but these apes started to live on the land. मतलब जंगल से वो लोग land में आ गए. They forest से they've started living in the land. Or they are also, because they were happy in the dry environment. Okay, so they've started actually their life. And then what exactly had happened? Can you just observe them? जहां पर वो लोग बेंड होकर वॉक करते थे, now they are grown up, they are standing. Due to what, student? Let me tell you the one term over here. Due to the lumbar bones. What is a lumbar bone, student? It is जो हमने vertebral column में 5 अलग तरह के bones पढ़े हैं. तो उसमें से जो lumbar bones है, that is tail bone के ऊपर वाला bone. What exactly happened? It is being developed. और उसकी वजह से क्या हो गया? उन्हें posture देना, erect खड़े होना ज्यादा easy और आसान लगा. Okay, हम अभी तक animals पे ही है, but what exactly had happened? They have started standing due to the lumbar bones और उन्हें एक erect posture देना in the grassland easy लगा. So it was easy for them. And what happened? As the time passes, as the time moved forward, the hands become available for use anytime. कैसे? क्योंकि पहले वो क्या करते थे अपने चारों ही legs को, because in terms of animals, चारों legs, 4 legs they have. And what do? They start walking. लेकिन अगर वो खड़े हो पा रहे हैं तो 2 लेग्स उनके फ्री हो गए. Am I right? So ये हैंड को वो लोग यूज कर सकते हैं. That is what is a concept of the first evolution which occurred, जो हमें एनिमल से इंसान बनाता है. That is हम अपने हाथ को फ्री रखकर यूज कर सकते हैं. So what have they started using their hands for? The first human-like animals with a correct erect posture which were being observed is कितना years ago? 2 crore years ago. तब हमने देखा कि एक एनिमल जो एप लाइक है वो हम खड़े हो सकता है और अपने हैंड्स को यूज कर सकता है इन परफॉर्मिंग द डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज. हाउएवर द लेग्स इज स्टिल बीइंग यूज्ड फॉर वॉकिंग पर्पस. Not only this, but they've started utilizing this, and the origin and evolution is started happening. So the first record of the human-like animal is being observed in East Africa. East Africa. और जो East Africa में first human देखा गया, जिसके legs were used for walking and the hands were free, and that is called as Ramapithecus. This is a kind of first origin of the ape-like animal. कहाँ पे हुआ था? East Africa में हुआ था. Because still हम अफ्रीका में थे, फिर हम साउथ अफ्रीका, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, and we have started moving out. So I think we can just relate to it. So afterwards, what happened, student? जो ape growth थी in size, and it become more intelligent, and thus the ape of the South Africa evolved about 40 lakh years ago. अब हम करोड़ वरोड़ छोड़ के lakhs पे आ गए हैं. So the entire journey we are looking upon कि हम कैसे बने, how do we originated and evoluted, right? So what happened? This is being observed in 40 lakhs years ago. After that, what happened? As you can see this image, जो बहुत ही ज़्यादा similar है human being से. So the morphology of these human-like animals is nothing but started to appear. एक तरह के एक genus में बन गए जिसे हम Homo कहते हैं. Homo means similar. Okay, so about 20 lakhs years ago, 40 lakhs से अब हम 20 lakhs पे आ गए. We are decreasing the number of years and we will be able to observe कि हम आज कैसे यहाँ तक आए हैं. So it's about 20 lakhs years ago. As you can see, जो human being के hand थे, they were performing various activities. Along with that, they started developing the skill also in the human beings. और ये कब हुआ? About 15 lakh years ago. After that, what happened? The human, apart from walking, they can give the erect postures, they can stand, and then the exact and a rapid evolution had happened from the monkeys to the human being. Also, I can say that it may be existed in China, Indonesia, और जो भी Asian continents थे, वहां पर these ape-like homogeneous organisms, the animals, the human being from the animal is being observed. ओके तो हम अब इंडोनेशिया में भी देख पा रहे हैं, चाइना में भी देख पा रहे हैं, एंड दे स्टार्टेड डेवलपिंग द स्किल्स नाउ. ओके दे डन विद द बॉडी एंड फिजिकल अपीयरेंस चेंजेस. And as you can see here, student, the most important part of the human body, due to which we are different from the entire biodiversity. हम सारे ऑर्गेनिज्म से, लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म से अलग क्यों हैं? बिकॉज हमारे पास है बहुत ही ज्यादा इंटेलेक्चुअल एंड इंटेलिजेंट एंड स्मार्ट पार्ट दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द ब्रेन. Right? So what happened? The upright man continued in the direction of developing its brain. Brain अभी भी developed हो रहा है. And over the period of 1 lakh years, what had happened? The man starts to develop the word fire. तो fire का वहां पर invention हुआ कभी 1 लाख years ago. कैसे हुआ? ये आप सबने हिस्ट्री में पढ़ा होगा कि स्टोन्स की वजह से हुआ एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. वी आर नॉट बॉदर्ड अबाउट इट. लेट्स proceeding towards next that says about 50,000 years old men had been sufficiently evolved to the extent. हमारा ब्रेन और बढ़ता गया, more abilities to grasp the thing, to improve the skills. Okay, ये सारा कुछ हम करने लगे. And what happened? This is being considered as a member of the class wise men, and that is called as Homo sapiens. Homo sapien is what? It is also called as a class wise man. Can you understand the journey, student? कहां से कहां पर हम आए हैं? Can we all relate to it? Isn't it interesting, students? Also, we can say that जो Neanderthal men है, that can be considered as the first example of the wise men. तो ये में भी आपको ऑब्जेक्टिव और आपके एंट्रेंस एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में आ सकता है इंपॉर्टेंटली कि व्हाट इज बी कंसिडर्ड एज अ वाइज मैन, दैट इज नेंडरथल मेंस. ओके उसके बाद क्या हुआ? उसके बाद जो हुआ वो बहुत ही ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग हुआ कि द मेन्स हैव स्टार्ट टू डेवलप. उसके बाद हमारे पास क्रो मैग्नन मेन की भी कैटेगरी आई, दैट इज 50,000 years ago. एंड आफ्टर दैट व्हाट हैपेंड? द इवोल्यूशन इज बीइंग कंटिन्यूड एंड फास्टर. अब जो हमारा इवोल्यूशन का रेट है वो और ज्यादा फास्टर हो गया देन दैट ऑफ द चिंपैंजीज और मंकीज के जो स्टेट में था. कैन यू ऑल रिलेट टू इट, स्टूडेंट्स? सो उसके बाद क्या हुआ? वी स्टार्टेड लुकिंग फॉर आवर सेफ्टी. हम कैसे जस्ट एनिमल्स लोग कैसे जस्ट without home they stay. So we have started thinking about ourselves. We have started working on the agriculture. We have started working on the food. All these perspective. फिर हम और ज्यादा डेवलप होने लगे. हमने कैटल हर्ड्स बनाना शुरू कर दिया. उसके बाद हम सिटीज डेवलप करने लगे. हम पानी का स्टोरेज कैसे कर सकते हैं, फूड का स्टोरेज कैसे कर सकते हैं, हाउ कैन वी प्रिजर्व एंड सेव आवरसेल्व्स फ्रॉम द रेन और फ्रॉम द हॉट और द समर, फ्रॉम द समर और द विंटर क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस. हम कैसे अपने आप को स्टोर कर सकते हैं, ये सारा कुछ इंसान ने सोचना शुरू कर दिया. एंड ऑल्सो द कल्चरल डेवलपमेंट टुक प्लेस. Apart from that, not only this, हम सारे वे से improve करना चाहते थे. So also we have worked upon the writing which is being invented 5,000 years ago. हमने कुछ लिखना सीखा. Over the year, the wheel is being invented. और सारा के सारा जो हिस्ट्री है वो व्हील से ही हमारा बिगिन हुआ है. द व्हील इज बीइंग इन्वेंटेड एंड व्हाट हैपेंड देन द ट्रैवलिंग कंसर्न, देन द व्हीकल्स बीइंग स्टार्टेड मेकिंग. फिर ये सारा कुछ हुआ. ओके आफ्टर दैट ऑल्सो द मॉडर्न साइंस जब आ गया 400 years ago में, जब मॉडर्न साइंस आया तो क्या हुआ? द इंडस्ट्रीज हैव कम अप इन द पिक्चर. मतलब वी आर स्टार्टेड लुकिंग फॉर दी अर्निंग सोर्सेस नाउ कि हम क्या बना सकते हैं, कैसे इंप्रूवमेंट कर सकते हैं, क्या नया कर सकते हैं. दैट इज ऑल बीइंग स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम द ह्यूमन माइंड. सो इंडस्ट्रीज in the society is being established over 200 years ago. Apart from that, we do have the reach to the last stage. And now आज जो हम है in the history, in the life, आज जो हम है, we are on the tip of our smartphones. Okay, without even internet and satellites we cannot just work for. लेकिन इसका जो origin था student, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा वाइल्ड डार्क था, जिसे हम इमेजिन भी नहीं कर सकते कि फ्रॉम देयर वी हैव ओरिजिनेटेड, एंड वी आर सो स्मार्ट दैट वी कांट इवन थिंक कि हम एक मंकीज से इवॉल्व हुए हैं. सो दैट इज ऑल बेसिकली ऑफ कोर्स द हिस्ट्री विच इज गिविंग यू द आइडिया, ऑल्सो द गॉड एडवेंचर्स दैट हाउ डिड वी डेवलप्ड एंड व्हाट आर वी डूइंग इट. सो स्टूडेंट, ये बहुत साल लगा हमें ऐसा बनने के लिए. सो क्यों ना हम अपनी स्किल्स को और अपनी एबिलिटीज को और बढ़ाते हुए कुछ नया और कुछ अलग करें, which could be the part of the history in the next generations. Isn't it interesting, student? So that is basically the root of the human ancestry, and that's how we have evolved and developed. I hope this was really relevant to you all और बहुत ही interesting लगा होगा आपको. So that's how the human evolution had happened. That's all about this concept, student. I hope you've got the clarity. To get more clarity in your concept, stay tuned with Studi.Live. Thank you.